I need to stop.
Lord of mercy, up but I'll get down and dirty. And my brothers drive cars all Germany. And my main team flexing in Burberry.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mickey B. Finally, I have made a YouTube channel. Perfect way to start a channel would be to do a story time. But yeah, as you can tell by the title, this story time is going to be about the time a boy threatened to stab me over food. Before I even do my story, I want everyone to subscribe, like, comment, okay? Comment before it's even started. Just say something, show support, like, subscribe before it starts. You done it? You good? You good? Okay, so this started, I would say, like 2017. Me and my friends, we kind of had a group chat before. And the group chat kind of disbanded, dismembered, you know what I'm saying? So we were like, you know, we want to make another group chat, but like with different people, like blah, 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 blah. We did that. One of my friends, she literally is a bait head, and she just added, everyone just added their own people. So it was just different people coming together. Cool. We all were calm at first, like all of this was all good, blah, blah, blah. All right. 2017 comes now, and one girl, and we're gonna call her Fatima, okay? So Fatima, she had said she was lesbian, so only strictly girls, right? So just remember that, okay? So Fatima, right? She came into a girls' chat, another group chat I was in, and was asking us girls, like, you know, something like question about some boy, yeah? A boy, we're going to call him Sean. So she was asking questions about Sean. And you know when a girl asks questions, automatically you're going to think, okay, she must be interested in him. But bearing in mind, Fatima is lesbian, so... But then, long story short, we found out Fatima and Sean were talking. So obviously it took us girls that had known Fatima from before, it took us kind of like aback, like, oh, so she is kind of into boys, I guess, because, you know, but bearing in mind, Fatima lives in Canada, Sean lives in North London, so this was going to be some kind of like long distance. All right, cool. So, I mean, Sean got added into our group chat, this new group chat that we were in, or like all of our friends and this, whatever, we're just going to call it the new group chat. So this new group chat, Sean got added into it because obviously Fatima had met him from another group chat. There were so many group chats going around, I don't know why, but anyway, Fatima had added him into this new group chat. Wow. It was all good, like it was all calm. So time goes on, things are fine, group chat, you have your group chat banter, you have your whatever, stuff happen, whatever. Now Fatima and Sean are very serious at this time, but they still hadn't met, but they would FaceTime and call every day and blah, blah, blah. But they were basically going out, not officially, but we're gonna get into that anyway. So me and Fatima were close. So we were discussing, like, you know, she wanted to come to London for, I think this was for Easter, so Easter of 2017. So everything was calm, like skipping forward, the link-ups were also calm. But during this time as well, stuff began to get rocky with certain people. So for example, me and, we're going to call this guy Drogba, yeah? We're going to call him Drogba. Okay, so Drogba started to have an issue with me because he couldn't take my banter. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you ugly growing up, you know, you build a lot of character, right? So I can banter very well. So I don't know why, but he couldn't take my banter anymore. So sometimes he would stop speaking to me or just be weird or whatever. Okay, so then there was another issue because there's a girl that I was friends with. I could say I was friends with her. Let's call her Glitz, yeah? So I was cool with Glitz. No, there was no issue with Glitz whatsoever. She made a comment that Sean used to say to me, like Sean used to make banter with me and say, you know, I can't get no man, I can't get no man. Just as a joke, it was a known banter between me and Sean. Glitz was trying to say, like, you know, oh, Mickey, you can't get no man, you can't get no man, da 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 da. And I was saying stuff like, okay, but you moved to everyone. She was known to be man hungry. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, and she was known to be man hungry. Whether people said it to her face or not, that's their own. So I was making jokes about that, you know. Banter has a little bit of serious in it. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? Was, you know, going back and forth, back and forth. She said a comment, I can't even remember. And then I said a comment, I said something like, whose semen is going to be in your mouth this time? Or something like that. And she was just like, what? Then she left the chat. And then she got added back and she was just all like, blah, blah, blah. So that's me. Now, my other friend had an issue with her. And that's because Glitz had made some type of banter. I don't know what kind of sick banter. Maybe this is banter. I don't know what y'all East Londoners get up to, but I don't know. But she was just like, oh, well, something like maybe your dad molested you when you were a child. And everyone was just like, what the friggity doodah? What? That's banter? That's supposed to be funny? Like, and then I think she got removed. And then so my friend and Glitz, very rocky, which hindered Glitz from coming to these link-ups. I'm going to be honest, from my opinion and from a lot of people's opinions, this stopped her coming to group link-ups whilst Fatima was in London, because she did not want to see my friend, because my friend was ready to do rockers and Glitz was not. Well, she said she was. She said she had family, personal issues, problems. That's why she couldn't come to how many link-ups we had in 2 weeks. But anyways, but then she invited boys. Anyway, don't make sense. So Fatima had got an apartment in Northwest, and basically Sean stayed there with her for the whole duration. So yeah, we went to that house to link up. That's where it would be our chilling spot during Easter. Okay, so there was a time where Sean's cousin, and we're gonna call her City, yeah? So there was a time City made food that was apparently supposed to last Fatima and Sean 4 days. Yet they didn't let anybody know this, right? So me, my other friend, and her boyfriend came to the house because we were supposed to go Top Golf in Watford with a group of other people. That was basically the link up to go Watford, because my friend was going to drive his van and we was all going to get there. Okay, so I see food. Me, if you know me, I love food. Look at me, I'm not no skinny girl. I love my food, right? But I wasn't like no, like abrasive, like, oh my God, food, put up my plate. No, I have respect, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't born in no barnyard. I have respect. I know how to use my mouth to ask things. Okay, bearing in mind, actually, I didn't even ask for food. But anyways, cool. I go and I say, oh, like, who made all this food? This is what I recall. This is what my friends are recalling as well. So I was like, oh, who made all this food? So I can't remember whether Sean said City did or City said she did. So I was like, oh, the food looks nice. Then Fatima offers me and my other friend and her boyfriend food and offers a plate, right? Sean even offers my friend's boyfriend another plate, like, does he want more food, okay? Bearing in mind, they said this food was supposed to last them what's going on in my hands? 4 days. Okay, cool, no issue. Like I said, everything was fine, everything was calm, blah, blah, blah. Now, Fatima's gone back to Canada. It's been, her time in London is up. She's gone back to Canada. We do a little recap in the group chat about her time here and, you know what I mean, like what you do, like. So Sean now comes on an angry tip in this group chat, like, people don't have manners and blah 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 and blah da 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 da. And I was just like confused, because what is he talking about, kind of thing. He starts talking about food, like black people and food and blah blah blah. I mean, he's black, first of all. Let me just do a disclaimer before you guys think he's not black and he's just saying he's black, but just saying stereotypical black people, stuff about food, whatever, whatever. I'm just trying to calm him down, like, Sean, like, what's going on? I don't understand. He's just not having it. He's not listening. You just swearing and blinded up and down the place. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? I don't understand. And then he leaves the chat. I'm like, okay. We get into a little, you know what I mean? Then he leaves the chat. So I'm like, okay. Then he comes back and my petty mode just turns on. I can't lie. Like, I'm just throwing a bit of shots. Again, I can't remember exactly what I was saying, but I threw a little bit of shots, Okay, so he starts getting angry now, and then I find out basically the food thing was about me. Now let me explain this food thing, guys, right? Remember I said I commented on the food by asking who made the food and that it looks nice. Now to Sean, apparently to City and to Fatima, the way I commented on the food was I kept asking about the food, like, oh my god, it smells so nice, oh my god, oh my god. I kept commenting, I was walking up and down the place, I was every 5 seconds I was talking about the food, oh my god, like the food. That's how they were making it seem. The food looked nice, but it's not no Michelin star restaurant. Like, calm the hell down, you made food, okay, calm down. So we get into argument about that. I'm like, rah, like if you had an issue, you should have stated it there. That's your own. So even my friend was like, they don't like how they're trying to style me and trying to make it seem like this and that. Like at the end of the day, like even one of their boys, like one of their North guys, were like, I can't lie, we arguing about food. Like the food has been digested, it's been pooed, it's out. Like what's this issue? So it's basically me, Sean, Fatima, my 2 other friends, and one of my friends, let's call her Nina. We all arguing against each other, and then Fatima and Sean decide to leave the chat. I don't understand. Now, Drogba is also, he's like the north side of friends, and my friend Nina is my friend, but they were kind of doing a thing, and that kind of, this argument, this period now, it kind of made everything kind of rocky, do you know what I'm saying? 2 different sides and whatever. Now, when Fatima had left the group chat, I had realised she had blocked me on everything. Blocked my number, blocked me on Instagram, blocked me on Snapchat, blocked me on everything. But one of my friends had come to tell me and showed me that Fatima was making indirects about me, stuff about toxic friendships and blah, 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 blah. Like her and Sean were doing Bonnie and Clyde and all of that. But it's funny because, I mean, when he came to London, Sean was unsure whether to wife you, that's 1. And 2, he was definitely trying to move to other people, but that's none of my business, but okay. Anyway, so then, Sean's brother was still in the chat. We're going to call him Joshua. So, me, Joshua, Drogba, and my friend, we're going to call her Keisha, basically got into arguments. So it was me and Keisha against Joshua and Drogba. We were getting into arguments. We were saying some things. Drogba was talking about, like, weapons and, oh, we should come up to North and this and that, like trying to beef girls. Like, you're a neat, but anyway, trying to beef girls and da-da-da-da-da. Drogba went on Snapchat talking about 4-5s and samurai swords. Come link me, baby girl, you don't want this, and you know where I'm at this such and such place in North London. I'm just like, this is actually sneaky. Bearing in mind, if you know me, not doing indirects about people, not chatting, not talking up, yeah, on Snapchat is very hard for me to do. It is very, very hard for me to do. So all these indirects were flying 4 days now. I think 4 days, well, 4 days to a week had passed, and people doing indirects nearly every day about me and my people. And then Drogba's close friend, we're gonna call him Ade. Drogba's close friend Ade, who was interested in me but wanted to lie to people. But anyways, he liked me, but I don't know what happened, whatever. He wanted to involve himself. This is one of the people that wanted to involve themselves for no reason. I remember I said that these boys and stuff were making jokes about one of my friends and smells and stuff like that, whatever. Ade went and made a fake Instagram account to comment on on 2 of my friends' pictures, basically saying stuff about smell and stuff like that. To me, that was the last straw, and I knew it was him because his idiotic friend Drogba had dry snitched on him by screenshotting the comment, putting it on his Snapchat and saying, Ade's too bad man for this. Are your boys really your boys? But okay, cool. I had enough, like, boom, I just had to make my comments. So I went ham on Snapchat. I was making indirects like, God forbid I had a son that wanted to do curly perm and dip dyed hair in this 2017. God forbid I had a son that was wearing boot cuts, sweeping the streets of the nation, playing Guess the Shoe, blah, 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 da, da. Like, I was just going ham. Like, I can't even remember properly, but I was doing snap after snap after snap after snap. Now, my friends were putting it on their snaps. Bare people popped up that day, like, rah, like, this is funny, this is mad, blah, blah. Some of my friends put on their snaps, and Sean had some of them on Snapchat now. Sean saw this, because obviously my indirects are direct, but I'd never had Sean on Snapchat. So then Sean calls me, I declined the call. He calls me again, and he's just like, oh, what are your snaps about? And I'm just like, well, you should know, like, he's doing a little phone call, whatever. I'm like, whatever, bye, I hang up. He then sends me a voice note like, oh, Mickey, I didn't even come for you, but you want to come for me. Watch, yeah, try me. On my mother's grave, on my grandma's grave, try me. And I'm just thinking, you're actually disgusting. So then, after all of that, me, Nina, and another friend, bearing in mind, this friend that everyone has, one of my friends that everyone kept getting at, never retaliated to nobody because she's better than them, okay? So then they added a girl, we're gonna call her Piggy, yeah? Piggy added me, Nina, and my other friend to this group chat. Sean gets added back into this group chat because one of my friends added him, because rather than doing messenger, I just said, just speak face to face, added Sean back to the group chat. And Sean was on some like, oh, I can't wait to see you, Mickey. Don't run when I see you. Da 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 da. I was like, bye. Deleted him. I removed him. And one of my friends who lives in North, which is probably the only North person I like, or I'm cool with, added Sean back again. And I'm like, no. So I started removing people's admin rights. Stop doing this because you guys are too hungry for passa. I don't understand. Cool. He gets removed now. Okay, so then I can't remember whether this was the same day or the next day, but me, Nina, and my other friend that everybody kept saying stuff about Smell, and Ade had like made a fake Instagram account to comment on her page. She got added too. Bearing in mind, this girl did not do nothing to nobody, like I said, and they just wanted to get at her, cool. But then afterwards, they removed her because she's not involved. And that's not who they're beefing. I mean, first of all, Fatima, you couldn't beef me. We're in 2 different continents, first of all. You have to pay like a good $2 grand to come and see me. I don't understand, honey. Beef who? International beef? I don't know. Like, so yeah, me, Nina, this girl, my friend, get added by some girl, we're gonna call her Piggy, to this new group chat, which is filled with everybody that we're having issues with, basically. And then I'm saying my other friend got removed because she had nothing to do with it, whatever. So then Sean is like to me, oh, like, can't wait to see you at Carnival, Mickey. He's this and that. And I'm just like, oh, rah, is this before or after you're gonna shank me? He's just like, oh, don't run when I see you, blah, blah, blah. So then we're just going back and forth. I'm just like, first of all, you all have my numbers, so if there's an issue, PM me, you dickheads. I leave. Piggy keeps adding me back. She's just on some like, oh, I'm just trying to give you guys a chance to say to Sean's face what you were saying about him on Snapchat. You see what I'm saying about random people getting involved? Bearing in mind, remember, I said Glitz I had issues with. Glitz was on some like, oh, come east and fight me. Come east and fight me. Honey, you had a curfew. Who's coming where to do what? And the funniest thing is, she was talking like that, but she blocked my number. So when I'm trying to call you, I can't call you to set up nothing. So who, what, where, huh? Would you even be allowed out your house? Or, I don't understand. Okay. So there's just a lot of back and forths. Sean is just on some, oh, I'll get Fatima to come down and beat you up, Nina. And you're gonna, who's paying for the flight though? That's what I'm not understanding. There's just a lot of back and forths. Oh, I'm just getting angry just thinking about this story again. Okay, cool. So all of this is transpiring. At the end of the day, we all get removed from this chat. I'm just like, rah, like, even to me, I tried to add Glitz to some other chat I was in to bad her up in that chat to see how she liked it because she was moving mad. Then I get someone that I call like my big brother. He's automatically very protective. So we're gonna call him Jeff. Now Jeff is like, rah, like what's going on, blah blah. I tell him everything. Then okay, he calls Sean. Sean was trying to lie, saying I threatened Fatima, I threatened Joshua, his brother. His cousins aren't happy about the situation and they still want to do something about it. Jeff is like, do you need me to come to North, yes or no? Sean wasn't on it, so it never happened. Long story short. Cool. Jeff now calls Drogba. Drogba's not on it either, sounding scared on the phone. Jeff calls Ade. Ade is totally lying, making it seem like he don't even know what's going on. Then he's just like, oh, it was supposed to be banter, and you know, I think it just got out of hand. And was banter, right? Banter on the phone. Okay. He wasn't on it. Ade later came back in the chat and said, oh guys, please, I don't have issues with no one. I love my life. I love my limbs. I love this. I love that. Please, there's no issue. Please leave me out of it. Oh, but when you're doing up, and he lied about saying that he didn't make the fake account, by the way. He said, oh yeah, I saw the fake account, but you made it. Anyways, Jeff calls Glitz, and Glitz is just like, you know, yeah, I understand. Things just got out of hand. Like, yeah, I mean, Jeff is like, you know, basically like just dead it kind of thing. Like, you guys were cool before, whatever. She's just like, I mean, one day I'll probably talk to Mickey again, but as for now, like, I think I'm just gonna keep my distance. And Jeff is like, don't follow these sneaky boys, because these boys are moist. These boys are moist. And she was just like, yeah, I know. But you're still friends with them, right? Oh, okay. And it just fizzled out. And that was the story about the time a boy threatened to stab me over food. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my story time. Like I said, if it gets long, I'm so sorry it's long. Like, I tried to brief stuff out. I probably forgot stuff and it was still kind of long. But, you know, moral of the story is, don't be just be careful of who you meet online, because these people is crazy, okay? And stay away from people from North London, because they're not okay. They're not okay. I'm sorry if you're from North London. I mean, still like and subscribe, innit? But some of y'all are crazy for no goddamn reason. But yeah. Like, guys, comment, subscribe. If you want me to do more story times, please let me know. If there's anything else you guys want me to do, let me know. So yeah, that's it from me. Bye, guys.